Welcome to the 33rd Annual Tree of Life ceremony at Lankenau Medical Center. I'm Pat Nogar, event chair and a member of the Lankenau Women's Board. Joining me for today's observance is Charlotte Mackey, president of the Women's Board and organizer of the event, and my co-chair, Joan Hendon, also a member of the Women's Board. This is my 4th year as a part of the Tree of Life, and each year I am deeply struck by its tradition and meaning. To some, it simply means that the large evergreen tree on the main drive of Lankenau's campus is lit with thousands of lights, signaling that the holiday season has begun. But the Tree of Life is so much more than that. For decades now, it has stood to symbolize Lankenau's work in the community, preserving health and ministering to the sick. And every year that we are able to light that tree is because of our community. Each light represents a gift, an honor or memory of a loved one or friend, an expression of appreciation for an act of kindness, or the commemoration of a special occasion. It is a living symbol that each year chronicles how special Lankenau and its community is. This year, the tree reflects an even deeper meaning. In past years, we have honored physicians, volunteers, and other community members who have all worked to make our lives better. As our nation and the world have been buffeted by a pandemic, this year, the Tree of Life honors the heroes who work here. From the beginning, Lankenau has been on the front lines, treating patients, comforting families, researching, and educating the community. It has been a daunting challenge, and our entire healthcare team continues to meet that challenge. Tonight, as we enter this season of goodwill, we salute them. I would now like to introduce George Prendergast, President and CEO of LEMUR, the Lankenau Institute of Medical Research, who will give you more details on the work of Lankenau's heroes.
Thank you, Pat. I'd like to first thank the Women's Board President, Charlotte Mackey, for her wonderful leadership, and the Tree of Life's chairpersons, Pat Nogar and Joan Hendon, for their work in organizing tonight's celebration. We're also indebted to Vince Celli, General Manager of MLTV Mainline Network, for helping to orchestrate the technology that connects us tonight. Thank you for all that you do. It is a great honor to be involved this evening for Lankenau's Tree of Life lighting and celebration, a tradition organized by our Women's Board since 1987. The tree lighting is one of the highlights of our year, symbolic of Lankenau Medical Center, which serves the community by bringing life into the world, preserving health, and ministering to the sick. While this year's celebration looks a bit different, as we come together virtually for this honored tradition, it is as meaningful as ever, capping off an unexpected and unprecedented year. I mentioned that this event is organized by the Women's Board of Lankenau Medical Center. I want to express my deepest thanks for all that they do and have done and continue to do for Lankenau and the community that it serves. The Women's Board serves an important role in helping Lankenau keep our rich culture and traditions alive and well across the generations. Their fundraising efforts support our mission of delivering the finest in clinical care, research, and education. I can certainly vouch for this for the Lankenau Institute for Medical Research, which has been a beneficiary of the Women's Board's generosity over many years for many of our important research projects at their earliest phases. Over the past several decades, our Women's Board and its auxiliaries have contributed nearly $6.5 million to support Lankenau, our providers, our patients, and our community. The volunteerism they initiate deepens the commitment to our shared community and perpetuates a committed culture of excellence. Thank you again for all that you do. Each year, the Women's Board honors someone who has given extraordinary service to Lankenau and its community. This year, the board has chosen to honor Lankenau's healthcare team. And with me right now is Ethnesh Mulu, our lead phlebotomist from Lankenau, to represent the healthcare team at Lankenau. When I think of the staff at Lankenau Medical Center and all the work that they have done in the face of these difficult times, words like bravery, professionalism, caring, and compassion come to mind. To our patients and their families, they have proven to be our North Star as we navigate through this difficult COVID pandemic. Each team member has played a vital role in caring for our community and keeping them safe. They continue to inspire us every day. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my deepest thanks to you and all of the colleagues here at Lankenau for everything that you have done. I know that our patients, their families, and our community appreciate your work, your commitment, and your care. And now, it's time to light the tree. Each light representing donations made to celebrate and remember friends and family, and to honor co-workers and caregivers. From all of us at Lankenau Medical Center, thank you for joining us this evening. Take care and stay well.
Good evening. It is always a joy to be a part of the Tree of Life celebration. This week, I was reflecting on my transition from congregational work to chaplaincy. One thing I have always loved about working in spiritual places has been the use of ritual, my favorite being the ones that use light and candles. But when I came to work in the hospital, there were rules for the safety of our community. No flames. Instead, we use electric candles, different but no less meaningful. I have had so many wonderful experiences lighting these battery-operated candles to mark moments in our patients' lives. We are here doing the Tree of Life lighting in a new way. It is different but no less sacred. It reminds us of the ways we have creatively connected to one another during this pandemic. As we keep each other safe, our love for family, friends, and community shines through. Our rituals are different, more creative, but no less meaningful. The stories we heard tonight are just the tip of the iceberg, and we will continue to offer care, compassion, and healing as we journey forward. On the days that we feel depleted and uncertain, may we remember what we have done thus far and know that we as a community can do it together again. We together are strong, resilient, and creative. As is our tradition, I would like to leave you with this blessing as we go. I invite you to close your eyes and put your hand on your heart. As we care for the sick and injured, as we honor holidays, celebrations, and rituals, as we give to those in need, though the way we shine is different, may our light be just as bright. As we share stories of hope and healing, as we connect as family, friends, and colleagues, as we move through the dark and cold of winter. Though the way we shine is different, may our light be just as bright. May you have what you need and share what you can. May your light bring hope to others, and may you find hope in others' light. May we know that we are shining together even when we are apart. Though the way we shine is different, may our light be just as bright. Amen.